Get access to dozens of profitable strategies just like this one here for $19. Just click this link right here. Now let's get on with the video. Today, we will be testing an updated version of a few old indicators. Who am I? I am DP Roberts, and for years I've been testing thousands of indicators and strategies, and I'm testing more every single day here on the channel. I've taken the information from my testing and compiled that into spreadsheets. And if you are interested in getting access to the original 1,100 plus tested indicators that took me over 3 years of testing to put together, you can get access absolutely free. Just join our free tier on our Patreon page. You can find the link down below in the description. All right, as I said, today we will be testing an updated version of an old indicator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 644 different strategies, with 180 of them being winners. And so far, since we've been using the Nexus backtest indicator, we've tested the most recent 56 strategies. And out of those 56 strategies, we've made every single one either more profitable than the original strategy or profitable when the original strategy wasn't. And out of those 56 strategies, we have a combined weekly profit of $60,000. The best one single strategy weekly profit was $7,300. All right, as I said, today we will be testing an updated version of an old indicator. And so the source of video says free high win rate strategy plus backtest. And so the source video is pretty straightforward in the title, not a whole lot of fluff there. Now, I will say that the strategy itself that they're using, that they've coded together in the source video, is different than what we tested here. So the strategy that they showed was the RSI adaptive T3 plus a parabolic SAR strategy. And so since I hadn't tested the RSI adaptive T3, I thought it would be interesting to test that first and see what we could get out of it as kind of a standalone indicator. And so as you can probably guess, the indicator that we have on screen is the RSI adaptive T3 by Chart Prime. Go ahead and click on this one and add it to the screen. Setup on this is relatively easy. I mean, basically what we're looking for is the shift in the coloration of the lines here. And so you can see they go from blue to orange and then back to blue and so on. That would be the trend direction. So when it's blue, we're looking for an uptrend. When it's orange, we would be going for a downtrend. And that's basically how I set this up, was when we got the coloration shift to blue, we would go long. When we got it to the orange color, we would go short. And what I did was I just custom coded an indicator here that gives us these very clear up triangles and down triangles. And so now for a long trade setup, what we're looking for is just a green triangle like this here. And that'll be our signal to then enter into a long. We'd set our trade here. I'm going to put our stop just kind of right here below this little pivot area and target a 1 to 1.5 risk to reward, just like so. Let's go ahead and play this forward and see how it plays out. And you can see that we make this really nice push to the upside, getting us to our take profit. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the numbers on this indicator. So we'll just go ahead and exit out of the bar replay, turn on the Nexus backtester there so it loads the information, find our price. Give Nexus just a second to load here. All right, so we have right at a 29% win rate, 151 trades altogether, about 20,000 bars looked back, and the standard about 3 months would have put our total profit and loss at a negative $3,309, or a weekly profit of negative $131. And so in this particular case, the indicator wasn't that solid. And so my theory has always been that if you're trying to build a strategy, you want to start building off of a nice, strong foundation. And so you want some nice, strong indicators to begin with that work kind of on their own or have a relatively close to break even or a little bit of profit on their own. And then you can kind of build those on top of each other to create a really nice strategy. And so the fact that this was such a low win rate is a little bit concerning. So let's go ahead and take a look at some modified version here. Of course, like we do, we use Nexus to play around with some of the settings, see if we couldn't just turn this indicator profitable by itself. So now we have a 39% win rate, 424 trades, again, 23,000 bars, a little bit more than last time. But now we are on 22 months worth of trading because we did have to bump this up to the 30-minute time frame to finally get some profitability out of it. Now our total profit and loss is a gain of $88,791. That is a weekly profit of a gain of $903. So definitely better results than the original way that we use it or were shown to use it. Now, if you are interested in getting access to the Nexus backtest indicator, you can still do so for free. Just join my Discord down below and go to the Nexus channel, and I'll guide you on how to get the access. And now, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, if you are interested in getting access to the spreadsheet of the 1,100 plus tested indicators that took me over 3 years of testing to put together that spreadsheet, you can do so by joining the free Patreon down below in the description. But if you are interested in getting access to dozens of profitable strategies just like this one here, then you can join the $19 Patreon, which has tons of value in it. Not only do you get access to the Nexus backtest indicator, but you get access to all the indicators that I've used to create these profitable strategies. And then, of course, you get access to the strategy testing spreadsheet, which I've been tracking the testing for years now, tracking exactly which strategies are profitable and which ones aren't, as well as their win rates and links to those videos. But now with the strategies that I've used the Nexus backtest indicator on, I've also provided a layout link in that same spreadsheet, which means that once you get access to the Nexus indicator and you get access to all the indicators that I have created, when you become a patron of the channel, you can just click that one link and it'll bring up this exact layout as you see it on screen right now with the profitable settings already dialed in for you. And then from there, you can do with that what you wish. You can start forward testing it. You can start live trading it. You can play with some of the settings, or you can create your own strategies. And if all that wasn't enough value for you, I will also guide you on how exactly you can get these same results from strategies using the Nexus backtest indicator and the techniques that I've learned and created. All right, so that's going to do it for this indicator here. Now, what I didn't mention a moment ago is that if you are interested in the Nexus backtest indicator, you can still get access for free. What you'll need to do is join my Discord. You can find a link down below in the description. Go to the Nexus backtest channel and follow the instructions in that channel to get the access that you're looking for. Please don't request access through any other means; it won't be granted. Also, another thing that I didn't mention a moment ago is that, as well as all the information that we keep track of in the spreadsheet as far as these strategies go, I mark exactly what the settings are that I change within Nexus to get to these more profitable versions. So you can easily take those settings, plug them in, and replicate these results that I get right here. Again, relatively easily. All right, so like I said, that's it for this indicator here. We are going to go ahead and put this one on the no list because the original strategy or original indicator wasn't actually profitable, and we will note the more profitable version in the spreadsheet like we always do, and we will move on to the next video from here.